You want to go to UK? Yes, I want to go to UK. Let's go. She'll have a good education. She'll get a good English. First of all, mental. It's really very difficult. Ukrainian woman is stronger than ever. More chances for freedom, for good life, for opportunities and chances to go and buy some dresses, I don't know, anything for makeup, and still feel yourself as a woman, not just worker.
Today, we're going to be meeting with Christina, a remarkable woman who came to the UK as a refugee last year. She's one of 5 million Ukrainians who have become refugees over the course of the last year, 200,000 of which are here in the UK. And with most men having to stay in Ukraine, 3/4 of the refugees in the UK are in fact women. And only 6 in 10 of those have been able to integrate properly and find work, with the other 4 in 10 unable to do so, mainly due to their English not being at the level required for most jobs. So we're going to learn about Christina's story and also learn about the work that she is doing in order to provide the economic empowerment of Ukrainian refugees who are otherwise unable to get work. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the end. So Christina, what part of Ukraine are you from, and what was life like before the war?
I'm from Kharkiv. It's around 30 kilometers from Russia, so just like 15 minutes to drive. Very close, and it's a very nice city, still crushed, but still nice and very beautiful city. One of the, I think, really beautiful, most beautiful part in the world is for me.
Yeah, and you say it's 30 miles from the border with Russia.
More kilometers.
Kilometers.
Yeah,
sorry.
we use the kilometers. Sorry.
We're kind of 50-50, I think, in the UK.
Yeah. 50-50, but I still think about kilometers.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry about it.
So it's 30 kilometres from the border.
Yep.
And so is that under control of Ukraine still, or Russia?
So Kharkiv is it's Ukraine, yeah. In regions we have some towns by control in Russia, but we still pray and hard fight for that.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that soon everything will be all right and everyone will be free. I have no doubt about that, right?
Yeah. So, and you've come to the UK with your daughter, so it's definitely not a safe place to be with your daughter.
Absolutely.
But it's still under Ukrainian control.
Yeah. Anyway, we have still bombs, rockets, so it's more than not safe place. For children, no. It's for me, no. Better to be in more safe place as a UK, but for now it's like that.
Yeah. And what did you do in Kharkiv? What was your job? How was life?
I'm a passion with hospitality, and like the biggest part of my life, I work as in hospitality. So, and I'm still passionate with that, and I'm still in hospitality in UK as well. So, yeah, just hospitality.
And you had your own business?
Yeah, I run my own business also in Ukraine, but I stopped that. And the reason everyone knows. Not so fun, but I try to do my best here as well.
Yeah. And so when did you make the decision, and how did you make the decision that actually I need to come to the UK?
We tried to find some safe place with a language which I already can use.
Yeah.
So as for me, like I got not too much time in my life just spent without any job. So if we can understand, we have some, how I can say, like some money which we already saved, yeah, for time, for normal free time in life.
Yeah.
And for me it was a few months, no more. So I need a job.
Yeah.
I need to work. I need to give my family what they need, right?
Yeah.
So Germany or Poland, it was more difficult for me. So I have a few countries
Yeah.
with English language, yeah, and we found the best choice is the UK,
Yeah.
and we are here.
And you came here under the Homes for Ukraine scheme?
Yes, absolutely. So it was a government program as a Homes for Ukraine, and we found the best. I think we are so lucky in it. We found a really nice, amazing, brilliant family, which we are still friendly with, and yeah, they help us to return to life.
Yeah, yeah. And you said you've after 5 months you've moved out.
Yeah, absolutely. So we just sought to rent our own flat, yeah, for in our own way, and yes, and now it's running so good,
Yeah.
so well, so far so good.
And the family that took you in, you're still friends with them. You said they picked your
More
picked your
than
daughter
yeah,
up and-
yeah. My daughter called them as grandma and grandpa. We are so friendly, and we are so as a part of our family. And they're very important for us. We love them with all of our everything inside. Yeah, it's very nice people. I never, I think, met in my life the people with the biggest hearts.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. And how have you found life in the UK?
As for me, very good. Could be worse.
Yeah.
But we do our best. I think it's very important to understand that you can do the simple things in your life as a job, as buy some food, as have some enjoy sometimes, just enjoy your life. And if your language ready for that, you can get it. Because no language, you lose too much,
Yeah.
really. For me, it was more easier because English was not too bad,
Yeah.
like enough to work.
So like, as you said, you thought you had a good understanding of English. So when you knew you needed to leave Ukraine with your daughter, that was why it was important to
Yep.
come to an English speaking.
And also my daughter already speaking 3 languages,
Wow.
in Ukrainian, Russian, and English. So, and she's doing so well.
And how has she found life in the UK?
Oh, very funny. I think for her, everything more than nice. She's completely lucky in it, really.
And I guess being only 3 years old, do you try and keep her completely shielded from what's happening in Ukraine? Or
I can't say that she can understand this so well in her 3 years old. Later she will know everything about, step by step.
Yeah.
But in her 3 years old, she need enjoy her life, and she's doing so well. And
Yeah.
and as for me, it's enough for now, for her education, for her, how I can say, like, for her best life, best emotions, best feeling in this life. It's
Yeah.
enough for her age. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you work,
Yep.
you have a job,
Yeah.
you set up your business
Yep.
as well, and you're bringing up your daughter.
And dogs.
And dogs.
And mom. They're all of them with me.
Yeah, yeah. And so how did you find, if we start off with the process of actually getting a job,
Yeah.
because that was probably the first thing you did when you knew you were moving out.
Yeah,
of the-
when
of
we
the
came to
family
UK in first 2 weeks, I think, it was in first 2 weeks. I got a very short time to start driving, to find a job, to make all of documents, and we did it. And since my host family as well, they helped me in it. So yeah, and I started to work as a waiter, like in the first few months, because we lived in a village, and I can't say that I got too many choices at that moment. So I started to work as a waiter, and after that I changed my mind that I need to do something more.
So would you say it was quite easy to get a job?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. But and again, it's about language. I think that it's about language first of all.
Yeah.
If you're like easy and relaxed with your language, if you're doing any mistakes, it's okay. I mean, people here very friendly and very kind, and they understand that you are so new here, and it's okay. Just keep going. You're doing mistakes, no worries. Just tell people that, please help me in it. Just tell me how it's going better to tell something, you know, to explain something. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
You say, can we go off yet?
Oopsie. Oops.
So in your job, when you were working as a waitress, you found that people are friendly, they're very supportive. Have you found that in life as well, just general day-to-day life?
It was hard, and first time it was hard because it's you have very high prices in markets.
Yeah.
High prices for education, high prices for everything, and you not always you're like ready for that. Yeah.
So your few months of money that you had, you know, sort of tucked away for, we call that a rainy day.
Yeah.
Tucked away for a rainy
It's
day.
very rainy day.
Yeah. It's yeah.
It was like that. But anyway, I mean,
that lasts even less in the UK. Yeah.
yes, but anyway, it's what make you stronger. It's very banal. I know. I understand what is it. It's very banal.
Yeah, banal. Yeah.
But it's really make you stronger. If you're looking for better life, it's make you stronger.
Yeah.
Will make you stronger. In few months, you will grow up, pretty sure. If you're looking for better life, if you're not okay with this what you have now, and you're not happy, it's not enough for you. You'll do more and more and more better. It's
Yeah. So when you made the decision to come to the UK, you know, with your daughter, your mum, your dogs, was that an easy decision? Did you just say that I know I need to do this and I'm going to do it, or was it there was a bit of an internal conflict about whether you should come or not?
No, any conflicts?
No.
Any doubts? Any conflicts? We just like made a family conversation, family big meeting, if I can say like that, by dinner. And you want to go to UK? Yes, I want to go to UK. Let's go. That's all. Just we have no too many choices, and we had no many choices at that moment. Okay, and we tried to find the best way for my daughter as well.
Yeah.
It was a first and priority.
Yeah.
So
Her interest override everything.
Yeah. It was first most important thing that I understood, that she'll have a good education, she'll get a good English, she'll get good quality of life.
Yeah.
That's all. As for me, it's most important.
Easy decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. And we just made this decision.
And how was the process, you know, when you made that decision, how was the process, you know, being matched up with a family and then coming over to the UK? Was it easy? Did you choose the family to get matched up with, or did they choose you? Or
No, it was very friendly decision, if I can say like that. Very easy and like we never try to think that we can be like separate. So we have never spoke about that.
So, and when it comes to being matched up with, so you made a decision that you wanted to come to the UK. You make an application?
Yeah, it was, and again, online as a government program.
Yeah.
We just made it online. when you found a host family, and from both of sides, you made an online application and just come. Waiting for visa coming, and you can go. That's all. I'm sorry, I'm sorry about that. I know, but you have something in your mouth, you know that? It's okay for you, all right? No worries. Guys, I have no food.
Oh,
Really, I'm not joking. I have no food. Anything. You see? Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay. Really, I have no food. I'm not joking.
makes me want to come back and bring some food.
Not now. Oh, they're so sad. Like so upset.
So you've been working full time
Yep.
while you've been here, but you've also set up Christina's Cleaners.
Yep.
And this is to help the economic empowerment of
Yeah.
women refugees
Yeah.
who have come over from Ukraine
Yeah.
and are struggling to find work. So can you
Yeah.
tell us a bit about that?
So the most important thing and reason also to start this business, it was that I already knew that too many ladies came with the children, too many ladies really struggling with English, yeah, and they have no like full time for job. They can't do this. And in Christina's Cleaners, we have chance to give them part-time job as a few hours in day, few days per week when they can do this. When they're really free, because they have children in school, in nursery, in preschool, so they can do some job and make some extra money to have a better life here.
Yeah.
So, and yes, it's not important to be like very fine with English, very well with English, but what I can say that I already had a chance to speak with customers.
Yeah.
What is really important, they not just sit at home, you know, like close in home, when you have no chance to speak with someone, to make a practice, to have any chance to someone to teach you speak and get the pronunciation, you know,
Yeah.
just to try understand someone. When you already with customer, you have to understand them. You
Yeah.
try to understand them. And what is really so good that we have a lot of so kindly customers for now as a regular customers, and they're so kindly to us and they're so supporting us. They're using Google Translator. They wrote a checklist in Ukrainian language, like in English, in Ukrainian, in Russian, to be sure that we can understand them so well.
Yeah.
It's so kindly.
I think this is one of the things that probably gets lost, is that not only is it, you know, 3/4 women who are coming over from Ukraine,
Yeah.
but they've also got children a lot of the time.
A lot
And
of them.
you're in a
Most of
new
them.
country, you're refugee status, your English is not so good, like, you know, in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
But it's not just that, it's the fact that you're trying to raise children as well. And
Yeah.
many times husbands or partners are still in
very
Ukraine.
difficult. Yes, it's very difficult. It's mental, very difficult. First of all, mental. It's really very difficult. I think it's so hard way in life. Woman's strong, and Ukrainian woman is stronger than ever met in my life. I think it's the most stronger woman, like for now in our current life. They're so strong enough to be still moms, woman, beautiful woman, worker woman. It's amazing. It's something about how much power we have inside.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even imagine the boards of this power. Look at this. Looks like afternoon tea.
Yeah.
Great.
That's the boat we want to be on.
Wow. It's really cool. I still never been in afternoon tea.
They do it at the Ritz in London, and it's like super, super expensive.
Really?
It's like £100 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
For tea?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. No. It's too much for tea, as I'm not so tea person.
Yeah.
I'm more about Prosecco or coffee. This is more about me, but the tea, I'm very relaxed with tea.
So you've come over, you've been working full time,
Yeah.
you're bringing up your daughter, you're here with your mother, and you've set up Christina's Cleaners. You're a busy
Yeah.
lady. What are your
Yep.
What are your hopes, dreams for the future?
For now, I'm dreaming to sleep like an hour, I think 14 hours. Less. This is what I'm really dreaming about. But if we can say in serious, I really want to do agency as my main business and look after this business, just to concentrate and focus for this business first of all.
Yeah.
And I would like to find more Ukrainian women, ladies, who will with the pleasure do this job. And I even now I try to do my best in it.
Yeah.
I try to do them job as a not hard life.
Yeah.
Try to have the pleasure. Yes,
So
the
that's where your heart is with Christina's Cleaners and supporting these women through business, through enterprise.
Yeah, the point is that I don't want just give them job as a hard job, that after, for example, 3-4 hours of cleaning, they can't find any power to, to go somewhere to walk. I still want them to live a good life and have a pleasure to work with the British families.
Yeah.
So, and everything what I can do from myself as eco-cleaning products and materials which I provide in Christina's Cleaners. Good time for them, the most comfortable time for them, the most comfortable place, space, families and everything. I really try to control all of these points to give them more pleasure.
So it's more about creating an environment for them. It's not just giving them a job, it's creating an environment where they can really enjoy life.
Yes. For me, it's very, I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill them desire to live this life. I want to give them more chances for freedom, for good life, for opportunities and chances to go and buy some dresses, anything for makeup, and still feel yourself as a woman, not just worker. As a woman, as a lady, I would like to give this chance. And if someone takes me, for example, in WhatsApp and Telegram, like, I would like to work with you, yes, please.
Yeah.
What I can do for you. And every time after every single cleaning service, ladies who already work with me, they can say the same thing, that I'm always on chat, I'm always on touch. I always ask, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Is it enough for you? Would you like more job or less job? I always try to balance it.
And it's good that you've got such understanding customers as well.
Yes.
Who, because of the environment surrounding these women's lives, they're very supportive in probably the times and
even
the
they give
language
it tips. Could you imagine it? They give it tips for ladies because they're really happy with all of them job. Ukrainian women very multi-talented, you know, and they try to do them best because it's all about some responsibility. It's not just they come and then like, I would like to toss a bit, wear a bit. It's not like that. They're really very in the biggest responsibility about them job, about the result, about outcome. And feedback, they always worry about feedback. How I did my job, is everything all right? They really worry about this. They care about it.
And the mindset that you're in, you're very, very much focused on making your life work here, making the business work.
For now, yes.
Rather than worrying too much about what's happening in the Ukraine.
For now, it's like that. It's just a situation which we have to accept.
Yeah.
And even I will live here 1 year more or 10 years more or all my life, I would like to live my life today in the best way. I made this choice and I want to make this choice every day in the best way.
It's like the mantra, isn't it, of applying all of your focus, all of your efforts on things you can control, rather than worrying so much about things that are completely out of your control.
Yeah. But as for me, it's better because what I can do, I'm doing already. Yeah? If I will have any chance to do more, I'll do this. But for now, Christina's Cleaners, it's really the best way to be in how I can say, like in some community with my ladies.
Yeah.
And we try to help each other, what is a really important thing, that it's not just a job, it's not just work, it's not just we have just conversation or chat about job. We really try to help each other. And this is the most important things.
Yeah.
We are not afraid. We are not alone here. We are together. We are ladies. We're strong enough. We can support each other for everything and anywhere. It's really important.
It's an incredible story.
Yeah. Well.
Everything you've been through over the last year, uprooting your entire life, bringing it over to the UK, living with a different family for 5 months.
Yeah. A very nice family.
A nice family, yeah.
It's the best family ever. ever.
That's one thing, obviously, isn't it? That even in our discussion before we started filming, is that so strong on how lovely the family have been that have brought you over. But nevertheless, you've gone out, you've done different work. Yeah. You've gone from running your own business to working as a waiter again, and not only have you done that, and now you're living in, you know, a house that you've got with your mum and your daughter and your dogs, is that you've then gone out and tried to support through business other Ukrainian women refugees, especially ones who are really having trouble getting jobs. So it's an incredible story, and thank you for sharing it with us today.
Thank you.
What an incredible story. With everything she's been through and everything that she continues to go through on a day-to-day basis in order to keep her own family and her own life going, she finds the time to set up this business and help support other Ukrainian women refugees around her. If you've liked the video, please stick a like on it, and also if you want to subscribe to the channel, that really helps me out too. And if you have any comments for Christina, please leave them below and she'll be sure to read them. Until next time.